point guard, 6.
How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at, obviously the development of the younger guys, and your chemistry is always ongoing.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duren. The backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivey. And it's Thompson in at the 3.
It can be a very difficult thing to check Jason Tatum because of the multitude of ways he can score it. Give me the floater game, JT.
Now, here's Cunningham. On the wing, Harris. Inside, Duren. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Celtics on offense. Tatum down low. Harris is there. The kick out to Holiday. And here's White. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Porzingis can't hit. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla. We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean you have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams, too. Everything is on the table tonight. Let's see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. You know, Doris, few teams have tried to invite Brown to be a shooter. He's punished them each and every time.
And he's had to put in the work, Kevin, to make himself a legit perimeter threat. And listen, the defense has to make choices. Athletically, this is one of the most gifted players in the league. If you're going to concede anything to Jalen, it'd probably be the three-point shot.
And we talk about Derek White, Doris. How impressive has his rise been?
Kevin, it's been both impressive and sometimes feels improbable. He was not highly recruited. There were no expectations on him when he arrived in the NBA. This guy has turned himself into one of the premier defenders from the guard spot, an excellent shot blocker, and so rock steady as a ball handler on the offensive end.
Duren, no good. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. Transition take foul. And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
Now here's Tatum. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. Brown outside. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Pistons trail by 7. Harris a screen. Here's Cunningham. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
And the Pistons making a change here. Stewart's checked in.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Here's Brown. Good D by Thompson.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Ivey finds Stewart. The kick out to Cunningham. Thompson sets the pick for Cunningham. Thompson outside. Pass to Ivey. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Harris. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Brown wide open. He fires. Drills it from outside. Brown's got 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Simone Fontecchio, he's checked in for Detroit. Marcus Sasser comes in for Cade Cunningham. For the Pistons, their last game a loss to the Wizards in Washington. On the wing, Holiday. He's covered by Sasser. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. Detroit with the rebound.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Stewart a screen. In the corner, Ivy with it. Sinks the three-pointer.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love when he goes right at it with the shot.
Holiday surveying the floor. Kept alive by Boston. Brown, good.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Ivy against White to the middle. Here's Sasser. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside, White. Pass to Brown.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
To the inside. Sasser gets the bucket. Sasser's got his second basket of the game.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
We've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Both teams will make substitutions. .137 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Pritchard. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Celtics making a switch here. Springer's checked in. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Bates is checked in. 1:27 left in the first quarter of the game. Picked by Horford. Springer. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
And defenses can't be too physical with Ivy because he's just so good at attracting the whistle.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw missing. And the way the Celtics can attack teams' doors with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that.
Get up, Mr. Covington. That is a very quick riser.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Brown is checked in for Boston. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far.
86% from the line.
Well, Al Horford, one of the most respected veterans in this league. Why? Well, he's unselfish, and it's always about team first.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
The Celtics have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Peyton Pritchard.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Sasser. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Sasser, 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Sasser hits them both. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Celtics lead by 3. And back in a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Robert Covington out there with Paul Reed. Then there's Marcus Sasser. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Bates in at the 3 slot. Brown outside. Horford with the screen on Hardaway. Brown kicks to Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. And it's Reed pulling it down. Pistons trail by 3. You know, DB, I imagine any lineup could benefit from a veteran guy like Al Horford.
Boy, you just look at how younger guys on the team lean on Al. He guides them through any number of experiences. He's been a pro's pro from the moment he entered the league, and he's still having an impact with his defensive ability and range shooting.
Horford against Hardaway. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bates has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Pistons. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Sasser. Down low. Here's Brown. It's blocked. Another shot to the paint. Here's Hauser. Pass to Pritchard. Now Brown. He's got 10. You know, many see Brown as a scorer, but Doris, he's put more of an emphasis on his defense in recent seasons.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He's taken tremendous pride in asking his coaches to put him on the best offensive player. When he's the point of attack defensively, look out. He can give a lot of headaches to ball handlers.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Duran, he's checked in for Paul Reed. And it's Cunningham in for Marcus Sasser.
No clue how he got that on the ball.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Pritchard passes to Brown. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Cunningham outside. Outside Hardaway. No good with the wing jumper. Celtics have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense. But you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Horford. And it's White in for Pritchard. White looking around. Pass to Brown. Fade away. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
You see an illustration of how well Jaylen Brown understands their system. He's got great command of this offense.
To the inside. Cunningham outside.
Tough stuff on Cunningham inside, enduring the foul and able to get that one off.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
They haven't been afraid of getting hit on the way up, marching their way to the line and capitalizing.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint.
Oh, Tatum flies in to finish it off.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
Here's Cunningham. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Tatum against Harris. Tatum passes to White. Jacks up a 3. They get the rebound. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his first points of the night.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Holiday against Cunningham. Harris setting the pick for Cunningham. The shot's good. Cunningham's got 8 points.
And on that drive, Cunningham utilizing that athleticism, blitzing the defense the moment he sees an open.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Al Horford is checked in for Brown. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Detroit. Jaden Ivey comes in for Hardaway. Here's White. Porzingis sets the pick for White. Out left to the wing. Horford up top. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
White setting the pick for Holiday. Nailed from three-point land. Holiday's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, if you know Drew Holiday, you know he is more than capable of knocking down these shots at a very high clip.
Cunningham on the wing. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game.
3rd team foul.
A minute 42 left in the first half of the game. Inside, Duren, and Duren slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Thompson against Tatum. Over Thompson. Tatum's shot is off.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
The shot by Ivey, no good. Boston leading by 4. Here's White. Good D by Thompson. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Horford.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
Thompson at the line for 2.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
This is part of the reason they're down. The free throw line has not been kind to them this quarter.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 7 points.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
34 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Cunningham, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
Oh, nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
Outside, White. Pass to Porzingis. Over Ivy. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by White.
And that's a good shot for him. He can shoot it over almost anyone.
You want that mid-range game in your arsenal. You can't just be about threes and dunks. Sometimes this is a key shot.
And so it's Boston with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good at it. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
There's that guy, Jaylen Brown, considered one of the best 2 guards in the league. We're seeing why again tonight.
Yeah, JB's been the... All right, fellas, time now. Thanks for joining us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, down low. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
White, a screen on Cunningham. Here's Holiday. Rebound by the Pistons. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes at the rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. Ivy, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Ivy's got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, Ivy just takes off. That high-effort transition play, that's what will make him an asset moving forward.
Stolen by Thompson. Oh, and here we go. Cunningham heading to the hoop. Here's Harris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the strike.
And the Pistons making a change here. Stewart's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. A 2-point game. It's White on the wing. Brown outside. Rebound, Detroit.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Ivy dishes to Cunningham. Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Top of the key, Harris. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Harris has got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
Now Brown, 15 points in the game. And the basket is good. Brown's got 17.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Ivy against White. Cunningham on the wing. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Pass to White. Back to Brown. Outside Tatum. Takes a 3. Thompson with the rebound. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Ivy. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Cunningham passes to Harris. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Celtics making a switch here. Richards checked in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Covington. Here's Bates. Ivy up top. Releases. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Ivy's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Sasser. Tatum looking around. Pass to Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. That's now 8 points for Porzingis.
Well, you love to see Porzingis battling through contact down low. That's a tremendous finish.
Now Stewart. Sasser finds Stewart. Pistons passing it around. The shot by Ivy, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. And a missed layup. The Pistons have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Ivy dishes to Covington. Back to Ivy. Cranes the three-pointer. Ivy's got 11 points.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Pritchard passes to Porzingis. Rebounded by the Pistons. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. Pass to Sasser. There's 1:38 left in the third. Here's Bates. Tries again, and he gets it to go. And it's a 3-point Piston lead.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alteration. Different look here for Detroit. Paul Reed comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Ivy. 1:22 left in the third quarter. Down low. On the left block. Tatum gets it to go inside.
Well, you see the effectiveness of Jason Tatum in close. Don't sleep on both his strength and his length.
Sasser with it. 6 points for him. Right side Hardaway. Here's Sasser. 4 on the clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And the dunk by Covington.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Detroit leading by 3. Outside Hardaway. Back to Sasser. 24 seconds left to play here in the third. Reed finds Sasser. Back to Reed. Second shot opportunity. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That free throw good from Reed.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Pritchard. A three-pointer, no good. And we've reached the end of the third. It's Detroit leading by 6. Don't go anywhere. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Paul Reed out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Marcus Sasser. And it's Bates in at the small profile.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
To the middle, Covington with the steal. To the inside, and the dunk by Reed.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Floats one. Pass to Pritchard. There's the three. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Horford, second personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for Detroit. Sasser.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Pritchard passes to Cornette. In the corner, Horford with it. Good on the three-point shot.
Al Horford has been consistently good from three-point territory, particularly in the corners.
Now Sasser. Outside Hardaway. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. But it's no good. Celtics trail by 5. Pass to Pritchard. But Trey. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And timeout call by J.D. Bickerstaff. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Drew Holiday's checked in for the Celtics. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. Now, Coach told his guys it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Great ball movement there.
Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter of playing. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Sasser with it. Shot clock at 5. Reed shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And it's Jaden Ivy with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Paul Reed.
Jalen Duren.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Horford sets a screen for Holiday. Outside, Horford. Just 3 to shoot. Hauser misses. The Pistons leader. Here's Cunningham. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Just showing some grown man strength there. Cunningham gifted at working through the contact.
Outside Holiday. Here's Hauser, guarded by Harris. Hauser the pass to Pritchard. Knocks down the 3-ball. Pritchard's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Here's Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And man, can Ivy fly. I mean, a big-time finisher.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
Making a switch here for Celtics Entertainment.
Here's White. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Holiday against Cunningham. Back to Ivy. Pocket 6. Inside, Duren, and Duren slams it in.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Tatum pulling out one of his many moves.
The very definition of their go-to player. Mr. Tatum, ball in your hands, yes, sir.
To the paint, here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Brown against Thompson. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Brown.
Oh, Jaylen Brown with the big shot, proving hard work pays off.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's a screen on one. Here's Ivy. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Tatum. Outside, White. Here's Brown. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You get a look at the gritty, competitive fire of Jaylen Brown. Takes on the defense and draws the contact.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's Ivy. Pass to Duren. Cunningham on the wing. Harris setting the pick for Cunningham. Stolen by Tatum. Now here's Brown to take the lead and foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
He drops the first one, and that ties the game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Duren with the screen on White. Back to Duren. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And it's Tatum completing the break.
And that
one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
To Cunningham. The Pistons working the ball around now. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 3-point lead. Pass to Brown. Porzingis with the ball. Covered by Cunningham. Right the pass to Tatum. And here is Brown. Out to White. A second chance effort. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stewart with a screen on Holiday. Here he goes. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Team foul.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 2.
Taking 2 shots.
And a tough break is a second attempt at the line. No good. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. 6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the officials are calling a technical foul here. You don't see this too often, but they tried to call for a timeout when they had none left.
Yeah, major mental lapse there. He's got to know they're out of timeouts. Just a total unnecessary technical.
You're right, Jay. He won't live that one down easily. Not his proudest moment. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Here's Ivy. Off target. And so it's Boston's